Alright. Everything's good. Not at all. Alright. Alright. Let's do this. 4 years ago, I did a month-long series of reviews on the now-retired second channel called Norty's Halloween Spooktacular, where every day I would cover a Halloween, or at least a spooky episode of a show. Back then it was my idea, but this year it appears we'll be doing it again thanks to some mysterious viewer who wants me to find something somewhere hidden in the city. The same rules apply, we'll be judging them as both an episode on its own and as a Halloween one. The only other difference is that every day we'll cover an episode from a year going back to the year I was born, 1993, to the current year of 2024. And we'll be doing this while looking for the last episode. Now, I know I'm reusing the Dipper Pines costume I wore a couple years ago, but given that we're going on a treasure hunt, I thought it was appropriate. Now, the first clue will be at the park that I did that weight loss episode in, so there we go. You know, why is it that every October of the 2020s I either have to go outside or review a Scooby-Doo movie? Well, anyway, I'll be looking for the clue between reviews, and for the first one, we'll be looking at one of my most nostalgic memories, and also a show I barely know anything about. Alright, so what I mean by that is Power Rangers was one of the earliest pieces of pop culture I remember getting into. I'm talking going to my grandparents' house after daycare and watching it. That kind of nostalgia. It was basically the first franchise I was a fan of. And then I just stopped. Once I started kindergarten, everything was about Pokemon, and so I moved on to that, which I would also eventually fall off of. So despite the show being one of my earliest TV memories, I haven't watched a single episode of this, or any other Power Rangers show, since like 1998. Literally the only part of the franchise I've seen in 20 years is rewatching the original movie with some friends in college, and the 2017 movie. So let's see if this episode brings back some memories. This is Life's a Masquerade. So we start with the kids setting up for a party, or circus.
Yo, Angela, can I be of some assistance?
And by that I mean, do you want to bang? Then this happens. I see why 4-year-old me like this. By the way, having paint in your eye and mouth and nose is actually pretty dangerous. This isn't funny, kids, he could die. We cut to Rita, who decides her evil plan is to send a monster to their Halloween party. Not sure why you can't just send a monster any other time, but okay. And the monster is... God. I know this show was cheesy, but I don't remember it being this cheesy. So let's look at our costumes. We got Sherlock Holmes, an Asian dressed as a Native American. Is that cancelable? A princess, a pharaoh, damn he's ripped, and Robin Hood. Excellent, no copyright infringement, it's all in the public domain.
Listen, Ding Dong, I need an excellent costume to win that contest.
What's happening to him? Oh, it's that thing. Do those work? Do they actually help people lose weight? Well, the two try on costumes and end up as Elvis. One when he was young and, well, Vegas Elvis. Now, can one of you tell me what happens here?
Oh no! Uh-oh, my back.
So we see the party and we get some of that 90s editing. For those too young to remember, trust me, the 90s wasn't all good. Also, I guess Bulk and Skolden decided to go as Elvis and came as punks. Alright, that's funny. Alpha, the robot, arrives and the Rangers are afraid he might expose them even though he looks about as authentic as everyone else's costumes. Also arriving is the monster.
Now that is a costume.
It's the cheapest looking one.
Super Putty, how delightful.
Wait, what? How did we get here?
Now I'll be able to construct an army of Putty Patrollers that will be indestructible. Now hurry up. We've got to get the Super Putty back to the palace as soon as possible.
Oh, okay, I guess that's what they're doing. All the girls want to fuck the robot. Yeah, I'm sure if any girls are gonna want to bang a Richard Horvitz character, it would be this one. I'll admit, I'm chuckling at this monster stumbling around.
Come on, Frankie. They're playing our song.
Ah yes, generic instrumental drum beats, my favorite. The monster throws girl and Skull shoots a dart at it.
Just a joke, man! Get over it!
Oh, come on, can't you throw him out a window? The monster leaves, for some reason, and leads Billy to the cave where Rita's cronies are getting all that chocolate ice cream or whatever it is. Hey, be thankful I went with chocolate ice cream. Billy realizes it's a real monster and changes.
Triceratops!
Man, there's so much from this show that I forgot they did. They fight, and I realize the monster looks a little different than it did earlier, almost like it's footage from a totally different show. Rita does this.
Running won't do you any good. There's no place to hide. I won't destroy you right now, but I'll be back.
Why? Why not just destroy them now? Billy goes to warn the others, though by this point I'm sure they know.
Just settle down, everybody. It's just a small earthquake. It's just a tremor.
Well, it is California. The Rangers can't fight without Tommy, but no one knows where he is.
We'll have to go without him.
Oh, is it that easy? They transport to the command center where Zordon, I would explain it, but basically it's just stop Rita from destroying the world shit. Tommy's just arriving at the party when these things, called putties, attack.
Man, I don't need these party crashers.
Boo! Anyway, time to suit up.
Mastodon! Pterodactyl!
Triceratops!
Saber-tooth tiger!
Tyrannosaurus!
Now
this is the cheesiness I was waiting for.
You don't stand a chance, cause now he's going to grow!
We need Megazord power now!
This is one of my earliest pop culture memories. Living in this town must be an absolute nightmare. Fucking giant battles happen in this city every day. Unfortunately, it's proving to be too tough for them, but thankfully Tommy has defeated the putties and can now join them.
Dragon Sword!
I wish I could say anything with as much conviction as he says Dragon Sword. This one fight has already caused the damage of 5 9/11s. Thankfully, with Tommy's help, they still get their ass kicked, but after the toys transform into Mighty Dragon Sword, they're able to defeat him.
That's what I call one bad case of indigestion.
Well, a quarter of the town's residents are all dead, but besides that, good job.
Oh, I have such a headache, I just can't stand it. Oh.
Do you know what she just said? Well, despite most of downtown being obliterated, they can finally enjoy their party. Alpha gets all the bitches, and we get to see Tommy's costume. So, he was dressed as the monster, but he had no idea it existed before? Now, I don't care. Oh, and Alpha wins the costume contest, which I'm pretty sure is just cheating.
This is one mystery that'll have to remain unsolved. Sorry, ladies.
Well, that was dumb. But it knows it. It's cheesy, cheap, and corny, but it's well aware of it and has fun with it. I'm not saying you may want to go back and rewatch the show, oh no. But as a look back at the nostalgic memory, it is certainly something. I was laughing quite a bit during this one, but in a loving way. As a Halloween episode, it is ungodly lame. I don't think they say the word Halloween once, there's no atmosphere. Hell, the whole episode takes place during the day, and besides dressing up and the Frankenstein monster, it has nothing to do with the holiday. So as a standalone episode, it gets a 6, but the Halloween factor gets a 2. Still, it was kinda nice seeing these characters again. Alright, next up will be the one from 1994. What's that gonna be? Dog City. Alright, that's the Jim Henson one. Okay, that could be fun. See you tomorrow.
Skull, there is no way I am going anywhere in little green tights.